Okay, so my name is Abdullah Yondalo Musa, and here at Ten Analytics Business, we are here to more or less, give you guys like knowledge, walk you through different sort of fields, and we're able to also balance things out, even things out by showing you or making sure that you are well fulfilled in whatever field you are in. Okay, in whatever field you are in. All right. So, my name is Abdullah Yondalo Musa, and here at the Analytics Business, I am the Deputy Head of Training and Operations. Okay, and I'm going to be driving you through a very, very insightful, you know, masterclass session tonight. Okay, especially for my people in content creation at large. Okay, especially for my people in content creation. Okay, so if you're in content creation, if you're not in content creation, it also speaks to you, right? Because we are able to have like hands-on structure with respect to what we have in store for you and so on and so forth, like that majorly. Okay, so I would quickly want just to confirm that everyone is with me on this call tonight. You can quickly confirm for me where you are joining me from and just highlight what you do. Okay, so just tell me your name, what you do, and where you are joining me from. All right, so I'll just wait for that in the comment section. In the comment section. Okay. I'm not seeing any comments. What's happening? All right. So let's keep it coming in the comment section. I can see quite a couple of responses already. Okay. Okay. Hi, Trust. Good evening. All right. So you're all welcome to tonight's session. Okay, Williams, so glad to have you in. All right, so glad, so super glad to have in. So glad to have you in. Okay, I can see quite a couple of people as well. All right, I can see many of us. You're all welcome to tonight's session. You're all welcome to tonight's session. Okay. All right. Ololade, you're welcome as well. You are welcome as well. You are welcome as well. All right, so you're welcome to tonight's session, everyone. Okay, and in tonight's session, we're going to be looking closely at AI content marketing skills that brand are hiring for globally. And this is a masterclass, an exclusive one for anybody that wants to, join us here at 10 Analytics Business end to end. Okay, so before we kickstart, it is very, very good we um, we more or less, teach ourselves, we more or less, speak to ourselves and update ourselves through the process of what AI does in today's age and time and why you are here majorly. Okay, so taking a wild guess, all right, with respect to our job market in today's age and time. All right, it means what? It means that you know the world has changed. All right, that's why we're even in this session first of all. Okay, the world has changed largely, and businesses no longer want people who just work harder. All right, they want people who want to work or who works smarter end to end. Okay, so we're way past the manual era in today's age and time. We're way past the manual era. We are now in the automation era. Okay, during the manual era, things required physical effort. Okay, it was time intensive, time consuming. All right, and man was prone to errors during those period. But in today's age and time, okay, the automation era, okay, things are systems driven. We have frictionless operations, okay, and we have what? We have monthly income generation. All right, so things are coming in as fast as they could, okay, and they are seamless as they could. All right, and they are seamless as they could. For those of us just joining in, really, really appreciate us just joining in. Okay, you want to fill in the attendance form in the chat box. All right, you want to fill in the attendance form in the chat box. My colleagues are going to be dropping the attendance form so that you can get the recording of this session end to end, and also the materials as well, and every other thing, tools and stuff that is going to be used as well. Okay, so I promise you we're going to have like a fantastic session. All right, let me see your thumbs up if you are ready for this session tonight. If you're ready for this session tonight, let me see your thumbs up. Let me see your thumbs up. Thank you very, very much, Richard, and the rest of the people that have also dropped their thumbs up as well. You are all welcome to tonight's session. Okay, now, majorly, another thing, okay, another reason why you are here tonight is that you want to find a way to skip all the, all the trap, all the loop that you're in, end to end. Okay, you know something is existing out there that can contribute to your growth and every single thing. Okay, you know there are things out there that can contribute to your growth, but you are not able to understand why. You do not know which way you're expected to go through. All right, you do not know which way you're expected to go through. You do not know how you're expected to go through it. Okay, so you want to do what? You want to be able, all right, you want to be able to know how, okay, to go through it. If you are that type of person, this session is also for you tonight. Okay, this session is also for you tonight. Okay, and if you are the last set of professional that I want to show you, okay, if you are the last set of professional that I want to show you now, okay, if you are that last person, all right, that I want to show now, that I want to explain now, okay, you're in the right place. Okay, and like my slide says, okay, those of us that want to earn in dollars, right, you want to earn in dollars, you want to more or less grow, you want to more or less, hit that ground running with a very, very good pay scale. Okay, it's almost second half of the year, and you are still stuck in that same position you are. You're looking for how you can grow and how you can scale end to end with what? With your career line majorly. Okay, you want to go away from that local income ceiling to do what? To hit that global value and dollar earnings end to end. Okay, if you're that person, you are welcome. And this is where we would show you everything needed to go through all of this. This is where we show you everything needed to go through all of this end to end. Okay, so you're welcome to this session with me. Okay, and my name is Abdullah Iyondalo Musa. All right, so one of the first things I would love to say is that you are missing the execution strategy, but that's not the first thing that we are here to look at tonight. We're here to look at a very, very very cogent use case scenario of how AI is being utilized. Then afterwards, we'll talk about how you can scale, how you can become an AI professional, okay, without having to do it, without having to budge too much, without having to worry about too much. Many of us think getting into AI is only, oh, I know ChatGPT, I know Gemini, I know this and that. No, it is way beyond that. And some of us think, oh, to get into AI properly, you must learn how to do what you must learn different type of coding languages and so on and so forth like that. No, as well. Okay. So that is why I said that what you are missing the execution strategy. You are missing the execution strategy. If you can hear me loud and clear, let me see your thumbs up. If you can hear me loud and clear now, let me see your thumbs up. Okay. Okay. Superb. Superb, 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 superb. Thank you very, very much. All right. So we're going to be looking at a very, very cogent topic tonight. Okay. How do businesses run their marketing with the aid of AI? Okay, with the aid of AI, how do businesses, how do they do what? How do they move ahead in this age and time? Okay, without having to spend too much on what? On logistics. I mean, photographers, editors, models, and so on and so forth like that. Okay, without having to spend too much. Okay, so if you're a business owner as well, or you know a business owner that you can offer this to, I would say you do what? You put your ears down and your eyes as well. Okay, so go away from wherever you're going to be having noise. Okay, just focus on my screen and follow me back to back. All right. So basically, businesses need to move fast in this age and time, and they need to move fast with purpose as well. Okay, and how can they do that? All right, and how can they do that? So you're welcome to Tenalytics Business, where we train different types of professionals that are looking to get into tech. All right, and we also train you on the next level of tech as well, which is what? Which is AI, end to end across several fields: data, HR, software development. Either you're a creative or a corporate professional. Okay, so and with access to top quality courses across diverse disciplines. Okay, we've been able to address the continuous learning and development needs essential in today's fast-paced business environment. Okay, we don't only train professionals, we also train businesses as well. Okay, that's just to tell you the quality of hands-on professionals that we have here at Tenalytics Business. Okay, so moving ahead, all right, we've spoken about how the paradigm shifts. Okay, the manual era versus the automation era. Okay, we've spoken about that majorly. Okay, and fast forward to that, we'll be talking about you know how businesses run their marketing with the aid of AI end to end without having to do us, without having to hit slop. Okay, there's something they call AI slop. That means your AI is writing gibberish for you. Okay, how do businesses do it such that they are able to do what? They are able to market, they are able to move ahead with regards to what? With regards to AI end to end, okay, with regards to AI end to end. So say, for example, a business wants to do what? A business wants to do their advertisements in an instance, okay? They would first of all go around the manual way now, okay? The business would have to go around, go and source for photographers, ship them with their physical products to their what? To their studio, or maybe they'll go and book a studio somewhere. Okay, so businesses would have to do that. All right, then they would have to face production. All right, then they will have to face production. Physical photo shoots. Okay, they will try to do photo shoots for their products or anything of sorts majorly, probably hiring models, all right, and so on and so forth like that. All of these things are what AI has been able to carry out today for us in today's market. And I'm going to be showing us or walking us through one of such tools in tonight's session. Okay, I'm going to be walking us through one of such tools in tonight's session. Okay, and lastly, as well, is that they'll have to now go through post-production. They'll have to edit the photo, do the client's revisions before they do the final delivery. Okay, so even on the professionals end, there is like tons and tons of time that would be wasted. And also on the client's end, okay, the client will be expectant of the production delivery. Okay, so and how can you fulfill this? Okay, either as a client or either as a professional in the field. All of that is what we are going to do, what we are going to learn in tonight's session. Okay, all of that is what we are going to learn in tonight's session. And we're going to be doing that with a very, very good tool that is used for marketing, advertisements, and what? And product photo shoots. Okay, different type of product photo shoots. You want to try your clothes on, you want to shoot for a product, you want to shoot a professional, anything of sort. Okay, we're going to be walking through the tool tonight. And the name of the tool is called Pomeli AI. Okay, it is owned by Google. All right, it is owned by Google, and we're going to be walking through it in tonight's session. The name of the tool is called Pomeli AI. Can I see Pomeli AI in the chat box before I take my screen to the page where I get to show us tonight? Guys, can I see Pomeli AI in the chat box? That's the name of the tool. That is the name of the tool. Quick, so we can get into it. All right, so we can get into it. You're going to see the beauty of AI, okay, in tonight's session. And fair enough, we're going to be looking at the business live and direct. Okay, we're going to be looking at the business we want to utilize live and direct like this. Okay, I'm going to be researching the business that we want to use in tonight's session, live and direct. Okay, so there's nothing cooked, okay, that we want to show you. All right, so it is live and what? Live and direct. We've not worked with them before. We've not done anything for them before. All right, I'm even going to be asking for suggestions for you guys, from you guys. Okay, I'm even going to be asking for suggestions from you all. Okay, and we're going to be doing it for a fashion business. Okay, so it's time for suggestions now. I have a couple of businesses in mind. All right, and I want us to choose for me which one of them should we utilize. Okay, I have Zara in mind, I have Gucci in mind, I have Versace in mind. Okay, we're going to be going to their websites. Okay, and from their website we'll perform the magic. Okay, someone is already mentioning Louis Vuitton. Okay, let's pick part of the three that I mentioned. Zara. Okay, I can see a couple of Zaras now. Okay, I think the men like Zara, right? I've not seen any females response here, by the way. So we have Zara, we have Gucci, and we have Versace. Which one of those three? Which one of those three? Okay, I can see quite a couple of Zaras. All right, so we're going to explore. We are going to explore Zara. We are going to explore Zara. I can see Zara a lot. Okay, so let's go to Zara. All right, so this is Zara's official website, guys. This is Zara's official website that we can see. I hope their clothes is not this amount I am seeing. 2 million naira for what? For a piece of clothing? That's something. Okay, Zara people. Let's get right into it. Okay, so this is Zara's website. Okay, a very, very beautiful one. All right, a very, very beautiful one. So I'm just going to continue on here. Okay, and I can see quite a couple of things on their website, end to end. Okay, I can see woman, man, kids, All right, so let's take a very, very good case study from here. Okay, so we want to more or less so I think we have to sign in more or less. Okay, so I don't really think that would be the best option for us. Okay, because I just want to go through quite a couple of their stuff. Okay, but they will require us to log in. All right, they'll require us to log in. So let's explore some other parts. Okay, so let me just quickly check Versace out. If they have like a shop we can go through. Okay. All right. Makes sense. So Versace is a sorry about that. I'm just looking for Africa here. Okay, I think they just have Algeria and South Africa. That's very funny though. Okay, that's fair. All right, so let's quickly go straight into it. All right, let's quickly go straight into it. Okay, I'm going to copy Versace's URL right here. Okay, so we know that Versace is a high-end business. Okay, so I could recognize Versace as a business. All right, so before I move ahead as well, for those of us just joining in, you want to fill in the attendance form in the chat box. My colleagues are going to be dropping it in the chat box for us. Okay, my colleagues are going to be dropping it in the chat box for us. All right, so I'm going to be accessing Pomeli AI right now. Okay, I'm going to be accessing Pomeli AI right now. Okay, and as you can see, all right, this is Pomeli's interface. What we want to do is that whatever I'm going to be doing with Pomeli tonight is going to be superb and fantastic. Okay, so the last time I used Pomeli AI, I used it for the Iman brand. Iman, for those of us that are into cosmetics here. All right, so you're going to be seeing how we utilize Pomeli for what we want to do. Okay, so just permit me to reset our business DNA from here. Okay, and I'm going to be doing what? I'm going to be walking us through from start to finish how Pomeli can do things for us. We want it to do two things, and it is able to do those two things for us. Okay, based off our topic for tonight, how do brands generate their marketing creatives very, very fast? Okay, with what? With AI. All right, and that's what I'm going to be showing us here tonight. Okay, and one of those is Pomeli AI. It can generate like marketing ads creatives, and it can also do product photo shoots for us. Okay, and it can also do product photo shoots for us. All right, end to end. All right, so let's quickly check this out. Okay, let's quickly check this out. All right, so one of the things that we're able to do with this is that we're able to click on let's go right here. Okay, and from here we can do what? We can paste the words, we can paste the website URL. Okay, from here we can paste the words, we can paste the website URL. All right, so from there we're able to click on continue, and guess what? It's going to start analyzing the website. Okay, it's going to start analyzing the website. So in this scenario now, I don't have to put in or try to find how I could make use of my brand's details, my brand colors, or anything of sorts. Okay, so if I was requesting a designer to come and do things like this for me, the designer would have to ask for my brand fonts, for my brand details, the colors I use, and so on and so forth like that. But with this, okay, with this, it can do that in minutes for us. Okay, it can do that in minutes for us. Okay, so we're going to wait a couple of seconds. Okay, it's going to gather everything. As you can see, it is reading the website, it is capturing details, different products and different things, okay, for us already. Okay, and we're going to be generating stuff like that, okay, end to end. Okay, we're going to be generating stuff like that end to end. Okay, now while that is loading, you can see that the next level of AI, okay, is not with us in this age and time. Okay, so the next level of AI is not with us in this age and time. I can literally copy several brand details, okay, and I just paste it on a tool, and the tool helps me do what? It helps me gather information about, what it needs to cover end to end. All right, it's still reading the website, and while it is still doing that, just permit me to also walk you through another tool called Google Flow. All right, another tool called Google Flow. All right, Google Flow is more or less used to generate like AI images, like very, very realistic AI images. Okay, and you can also utilize it in doing several things, end to end. Apart from AI images, you can also use it in doing several things as well. Okay, like also using it to create AI based videos end to end. All right, so brands can use it to do what? They can use it to bring their ideas to life. Okay, they can use it to bring their ideas to life. For example, this is a what? This is a skincare. This is a skincare brand. All right, I could do what? I could literally bring this to life right now. Okay, and I'm going to do it in your front right now. Okay, so what they want to do is that they want to say that, oh, you using creams, different type of creams on your skin is not good. All right, so you can use this our own particular skincare products, and you can generate or you can get the best out of it. All right, so let me just quickly walk us through that while Pomeli also does its job, although it has completed it, but we are going to go through Google Flow really, really quick. Okay, so let's quickly go through that. All right, and we have this our image here. Okay, I'm referencing the image here, and I can start animating it in a moment. Okay, I can start animating it in a moment. All right, so let's just animate this. Okay, and you see the animation happens within what? Within seconds. Within seconds. All right, you see that the animation happens within seconds. Okay, so let me just attach this image, and I'm going to do what? And I'm going to run. And all of this is on a free is on a free model. It's on a free account. With Google Flow, you get I think you get 150 credits, okay, using Google Flow. Okay, and as you can see, it's already saying queued, and once it's done, it's going to do what? It's going to show it up. Although we already have one here, but it's going to create another one for us. Okay, it's going to create another one for us. Now, going back to Pomeli AI, if you are still with me, let me see your thumbs up. If you are still with me, let me see your thumbs up. Okay. Remember to fill in the attendance form. Remember to fill in the attendance form. Remember to fill in the attendance form, guys. Remember to fill in the attendance form. Now, with Pomeli AI, it has already gone to that website, scraped the information, looked up the logo. I don't have to also give it the logo again. All right, look at the colors. It's already it grabbed the colors for me. I could also edit it if I want. Okay, I could also edit it if I want. And it has gathered the business overview, guys. It has gathered the business overview. This is a tool owned by what? Owned by Google. All right, this is a tool owned by Google. And when I click on looks good, all right, when I click on looks good, it has what? It has gathered the information for me. All right, if I go to catalog, I can look at the business DNA catalog as well. Okay, and it has what? It has gathered the assets also from the website for me. These are several images on their website of their products, of their clothing materials. Guys, I didn't have to drag and drop. We all did it here now. Okay, I didn't do what? I didn't have to drag and drop. I didn't have to drag and drop, guys. I didn't have to drag and drop. Okay, so let's go to the two outstanding features of Pomeli AI. Okay, the first one is campaigns, and the second one is photo shoots. The first one is campaigns, and the second one is what? The second one is photo shoot. Let's take a look at campaigns first of all. All right, with campaigns, you can create like very, very good marketing advertisements for yourself. You can you can create, very, very good marketing advertisements for yourself. And all of these are what? It is using those information as what? As AI is using it to learn, and it is using it to create the ads. All right, what? The ad copies. All right, and as you can see this, all right, as you can see this, if you can look at this, it generated something very, very good for them to show the iconography of power. All right, this is just like a suggested one. Okay, and if I click on it, I can, see quite a couple of other copies as well. Can you see these guys? I can see a couple of other copies that flow with that particular ad. Okay, creative, that flows with that particular ad, creative. All right, so it has picked up one of their images and done quite a couple of edits to it, made it in an ad format, and I can do what? I can also animate it as well. I can also animate it as well. Okay, so these are things that can be done with Pomeli AI. So let's take a look at their other stuff, which is photo shoots, real quick. All right, and we can create a product photo shoot within minutes. We can create a product photo shoot within minutes. We can create a product photo shoot within minutes. I'll just click on create product photo shoot, and I can select the image that I want. For example, I want it to try something on. I want it to try a shirt on. Okay, and I'll just select one of those. Let me just select this one. Okay, I'll just click on looks good. All right, I'll click on looks good, and let me just try. And so as you can see, it has generated, or it has suggested. Can you guys see? It has suggested the types of what? The types of pictures I could generate using it. Okay, I could do what? I could use flat lay, or I could use model try-on. Most of us here, we don't even know what we've not even heard what flat lay is before. Okay, but we just know that, okay, they shoot those pictures and it's very, very beautiful. This is for a fashion brand. You can do the same thing for a what? For different types of brand. Okay, you can do the same for different types of brand. All right, and so on and so forth, like that, and so on and so forth, like that. Okay, so these are things that you can do, what you can create end to end. Okay, so we're going to do what we're going to it has already given us templates that we could use. If I want, I can still edit it, but I'll just click on generate photo shoots. There's still a couple of more edits that goes with that. Okay, but as you can see, it is what it's already generating. If this is mind-blowing, let me see your thumbs up. Okay, if this is mind-blowing, let me see your thumbs up. Okay. All right. Okay, so I can see that this is still loading. I would have really loved to show I would have really loved to show us, but guess what? I'm just going to download this image. Okay, just let me download this image, and I'll take it to another. I'll take it to another platform real quick. Okay, so let me just download that image, and let me take it to another platform real quick. Okay, so it's still Google Flow, but I don't know why the one on this account is loading slow. Okay, so let's quickly go. Okay, so let's quickly go and access Google Flow. All right, let's quickly go and access Google Flow. Okay, and we'll regenerate what we want to do again from scratch. Okay, so I have the image that I want to use here. So guys, like I said, make sure that you fill in the feedback, the attendance form. Okay, if you want to get or work with what we are working with on here. All right, so this is me trying to regenerate that video I spoke to us about, and I could do it for free. Okay, I could do it for what? I could do it for free, end to end, without any issues. Okay, so this is the image. All right, and I'm just going to generate a video of it so you guys can see a feel of how Pomeli AI works. Okay, so I think it's almost done with the, or maybe it is overloaded at the moment. Okay, I think it's overloaded at the moment. It's just saying Q. All right, so I think it is overloaded at the moment. Okay, I think it's already loading. It's already loading. Okay, it's already loading. So from here, you should be able to see it that it's already loading. Okay, so let's quickly take a look at our Pomeli AI as well. Guys, I am doing two different things at the same time. Guys, can you see this? Can you see this? Can you see this? I didn't even give it the full image. Okay, I didn't give it the what? I didn't give Pomeli AI the full image, and it generated like a very, very nice photo shoot of that jacket for me. This way, I can place it on my website, and it would look very, very enticing for people to do what? For people to work with. All right. So if you're a content person and you're creative and you're on this call, this is very, very important for you to take note of. All right, it is very, very important for you to take note of. Okay, I can create a marketing campaign using this. Okay, and different try-ons, both females, both males. Okay, anything of sorts, anything of sorts. Okay, and that way you can see within minutes, guys, within minutes. Okay, even in my slide I wrote 48 hours, but within minutes, maybe you are taking up a client's project, okay, something that could have taken them 3 weeks, you know, hiring products, photographers, you know, choosing a studio, finding money that they could use to do this and that. You could offer this for them, okay, and get paid cool cash. This is one of the models. This is just one out of many models that you will get to learn. This is one out of many models that you will do what? That you would get to learn. Guys, can you see this? This is the video. This is the video. That's the video, okay? With more edits, I could easily regenerate it to be very, very proper. But just to show you, or just to give you a feel of what it looks like. Okay, so let's quickly look at other projects as well. I have tons and tons of projects inside of Google Flow. Okay, I have tons and tons of projects inside of Google Flow. Guys, who is this person? Who is this person, guys? Who is this person? Who can guess who this person is? MJ. Thank you very much. Okay, thank you very, very much. Michael Jackson's fans. All right, you know how he wears his sleek, you know, his sleek stuff and likes like that. Okay, he's a project. Okay, that I just hopped on when his movie came out. All right, this is a project that I hopped on when his movie came out. Okay, and several others. Okay, several others. Okay, this is a faceless video that was made. Okay, you could take a look at this as well. All right, a faceless video that was made for what? For different brands. Okay, and so on and so forth, like that, telling people about how Coco, different things, both realistic, both cartoonic, anything you can, any ick you can think of. Okay, any ick you can think of. All right, okay. AI can do what AI can do it. Okay, this is for a personal finance project, part of which some of our students are already carrying on and working with. Okay, generating a real product, of of uh, of the Nigerian currency. Okay, so and so on and so forth, like that, majorly. Okay, and it's all about learning, end to end, how to do it, how to work your prompts out. Okay, how to work your prompts out, like very detailed, very detailed and very strong projects as well. Okay, so that's that about that, guys. Okay, that's that about that, guys. So let's quickly go back to what we were talking about. All right, so particularly speaking about that, our topic tonight. All right, you guys have seen, okay, and you've learned about tools that could literally, impact in that area. All right, you've learned about tools that that we could use in that area. All right, and an example is Pomeli AI, Google Flow, that I showed to you all. Okay, we created this within within minutes. Was it up to 30 minutes, guys? I think we started this by maybe 8:30, okay, and it's 8:46 at the moment, right? So we did like 15 minutes, and that was due to the fact that I was explaining and showing us through it. Okay, so if I were to create anything of sort, I could create it within minutes, and I could be paid something that someone is getting paid per month within what? Within days. All right. So this is it majorly. Okay, and you can get into this field. Okay, and you can start something somewhat close to an agency. Okay, through that as well. Okay, these are part of the things that what these are part of the things that we do, that we train professionals here at Tenalytics Business. Okay, these are part of the things that we train professionals on here at Tenalytics Business. Okay, so we'll train you, apart from the fact that you will get to learn how you can get the skill. Okay, you would learn about the skill, but you'd also learn how you can market yourself, how you can market, how you can position, how you can package yourself out there as an AI professional. Okay, as an AI professional. If you're still with me, let me see your thumbs up. If you are still with me, let me see your thumbs up. Okay, okay. Thank you very much. Okay, so if you're a stay-at-home mom, if you're a fresh graduate, if you are a hustler like me, I'm an hustler. All right. So if you're an hustler like me, if you're a teacher, if you're a lawyer, if you're a doctor, if you are anything of sort, okay, this is a field you can do what you can get into. All right. And this is not the only field we train in. We also train in other fields like AI automation engineering, AI for software and website development, which is also known as vibe coding. And these are areas for what? For our creatives. Okay, these are areas for our creatives. Okay, three fields: AI for video content creation and social media. Okay, which is what we've practicalized tonight. AI automation, which is more or less like converting business manual processes into what? Into automated processes. And also AI for video, AI for websites and software development, which is more or less vibe coding. Okay, coding on vibes. You're building the next series, you're building the next level products in today's age and time. Okay, So we have people who have gone through this. For those of us that joined early, you would have heard, Olusegun speak. Olusegun was my, own student. He came into Tenalytics business and he did what? Within, the 2 months he spent with us, and immediately after leaving his program, he was able to secure a job following, you know, also learning, also packaging himself, and also applying to this job, and was able to floor the whole thing. Olusegun now has an agency of his own, and I would love to mention some of the things he has embarked on, all right? But he has been able to handle some of the big projects here in Nigeria. Olusegun joined us November last year. Okay, Olusegun joined us November last year and is out there doing big things. We also have Ava, Ivan, Steve as well. Okay, so he joined us for our AI automation program and was able to secure or land or build his own automation agency as well. And he's doing well for himself today, as well as helping other businesses to implement AI automation to save time and to also scale faster. Okay, we've had global success footprint as well. People who have landed jobs, outside our country here, all right, and outside the continent as well. We have Pavel, okay, which he was able to land a job with in the United States, and also Bukola as well. Okay, one of the amusing things of Bukola, is just that name majorly. All right, that name majorly. Okay, and she was able to land a role in the US as well. Okay, following the steps that we're able to guide them through. Okay, that we're able to guide them through. And amongst all, we have several, histories of people that have gone through us. Okay, if I'm counting, and if my count is correct, okay, we have helped close to 3,000 professionals over the past 5 years land remote jobs, and they're able to also scale and build their own agencies as well. Okay, so it's not just about learning, it's not just about showing you Pomeli AI, but also how to find those clients, how to also, land jobs that would require you to use Pomeli AI, N10, Zapier, Google Anti-Gravity, Lovable, Cursor, or any tool of sorts, majorly. Okay, so that is that about that majorly. All right, so like I was saying, and it's the implementation here with us at Tenalytics Business. We don't just train you, okay? We don't just train you, and we don't just say, oh, take your certificate, okay? Or we give you a generic PDS certificate to take home. All right, we don't just do that for you. All right, we don't do that for you. What we literally do is that you get an 8 weeks live training with us. Okay, you get 8 weeks live training with us alongside some other lifetime guaranteed perks. Anybody that becomes our associate today, first of all, will join our alumni group, okay, which we are going to infuse the person into immediately after the completion of their program. And we have other things as well, okay, such as weekly mentorship. All right, we're able to mentor them end to end, okay, in our mentorship programs that happens every Thursday. These are personal guidance from in-house experts that we already have, okay? In-house experts that have had years and years of experience, okay? And we have other things as well, okay? CV review and revamp, all right? We help you review your CV, and we also get you to revamp it as well. Part of your packaging skills, okay? Part of your packaging skills. We also have LinkedIn optimization, all right? We're also able to train you on how you can do what? On how you can optimize your LinkedIn, on how you can optimize your LinkedIn, and how you can set up yourself out there if you want to become a freelancer, okay? If you want to become a freelancer, all right? This is something that we also help you around as well. We show you sites, we show you places where you can apply to these jobs and also land these roles as well. Okay, now we're able to teach you, okay, this is where you go to, this is how you do it, this is what you put together to get there. If you now get your call up to come and do an interview, how do you scale through? Okay, we don't leave you alone on that road as well. Okay, we also bring you on board, okay, to do what we call interview prep for you. Okay, we prep you for your what? We prep you for your interview. And if by God's grace, okay, you get to land that job, all right, we can also support you with a what? With a job reference letter, claiming or saying or attributing to ourselves that you are an associate with us, okay? And that is just to put it in the employer's mind to say, hey, I am very, very, satisfied, or I'm very, very contented with the fact that this person can do a great job with us, okay? Your certification would be with the badges of the ACTD and CPD as well. Okay, so I can see that some people are already getting, very, very happy in the chat box. All right, somebody is even trolling me with my glasses. Dropped an emoji with my glass also in the chat box. No problem. Don't just let me catch you. All right, that's on a lighter note, by the way. Okay, so we provide you with on-the-job support. Okay, you get that job, you get the reference letter, you get everything. Okay, you get into the job and you face some hiccups. All right, we provide you with what? We provide you with on-the-job support. That means we support you end to end after you land the role, which means you can always come back to us and we support you end to end. With all of this mentioned, you can't tell me that you haven't gotten value. Okay, you can't tell me that, oh, if I'm going to commit to something like this, I won't be getting value. Okay, that would be pure lie if you tell me that. Okay, all right. So because it is more or less like taking your hand from scratch to helping you get there. Okay, it's more or less like taking your hand from scratch to helping you get there, to becoming a sought after professional as well. Okay, so opportunities like this won't fall on your laps, and you must take drastic action. Okay, and you must take drastic action. Okay, so we have our next cohort starting on the 6th of June. Sorry about that, that is a typo. Okay, so let me quickly fix that as well. Okay, real quick. So let me quickly fix that real quick. All right, so if you have any questions for me, you can drop them in the chat box. Okay, you can drop them in the chat box, or you are able to, you're able to raise your hand and I'm able to answer your question. Okay. All right. I'll be coming to that in a bit. Okay. I'll be coming to that in a bit. Okay. So let's just play from the current slide again, and I will share my screen. Okay. So if you can see my screen, let me see your thumbs up. If you can see my screen, let me see your thumbs up. Let me see your thumbs up. Let me see your thumbs up, guys. If you can see my screen, let me see your thumbs up. All right, superb. So we have the next cohort starting by 6th of June, 2026. Okay, 2026. And like I said, guys, okay, you're not just getting a one-time program, you're getting a lifetime guaranteed program. All right. All classes are what? All classes are recorded live and direct, which you can always refer to end to end. I forgot to mention as well, we also have the LMS as well, the learning management system, for people that want to join the program as well. This would always guide them to do what? To work towards their program, and they are able to do what? They're able to build their portfolio at the end of the program. Okay. So talking about the portfolio, joining the program, you get to have access or build live and direct with your instructor in class 8 to 16 real life case studies. So you're going to be taking real life businesses and you'll be building case studies around them as topics. Okay. Okay, I can see some questions in the chat box already. Okay. All right, cool. So for somebody that wants to get into YouTube automation, just get into AI for content creation and social media. Okay. If you want to market real estate, you can use Pomeli AI as well. Okay, and so on and so forth like that. So yeah, guys. So the cost of inaction at this point, okay, of not taking action at this point means that you still want to remain in that manual loop of things. Okay, means that you still want to remain in that manual loop of things. The danger is not just AI taking the jobs. Okay, the danger is that people who know AI, okay, people who knows AI will take what? Will take the opportunities first. So permit me to introduce you to our pricing list for any of the creative programs that you want to go for. All right. So we have our normal price at 250,000 naira, but we are currently running a huge discount on the programs. Okay. So if you want to make a one-time payment, you can make a one-time payment of 120,000 naira, and you are guaranteed direct entry into the program. You're guaranteed direct entry into the program. Before you get into the program, you already get started with your mentorship structure. Okay, you already get started with your mentorship structure. So everything about LinkedIn optimization, CV review, everything of sorts, you already get it. You already get started with it end to end. Okay, so, and we also have the 3 installment plan as well. We also have the 3 installment plan as well. Okay, if someone can help my people in the chat box with the prices in CFA and the prices in USD real quick. Okay, someone can help us with that real quick. Debbie, and also yeah, so Debbie, please quickly help us with that majorly. We also have in 3 installments. Okay, if you want to go for 3 installments, okay, and it's only liable for a short period of time. Okay, you can lock in your slots with 50,000 naira. Okay, because prices would soon change very soon. Okay, you can lock in with 50,000 naira. Okay, and you can pay in 3 installments as well. 50,000 naira today, 50,000 naira before you get into your program, and 50,000 naira once 1 month into your program. It's a 2-month program. It's an 8-week structure. Okay, but lifetime access to your classes, recordings, and every single thing of sorts majorly. Okay, and the details are in the chat box. But if you have any questions whatsoever about the program, or you need any detail, okay, for example, those of us asking for payment in different formats, Eyambe and also Keziah, okay, Eyambe and also Keziah, you can message me on WhatsApp straight up right now, and we can start having conversations of how you can, so I can forward you details of how you can pay in your currencies. Okay, details of how you can pay in your currencies. All right, so you can send me a message real quick and we can have a conversation about that. You also want to get any clarity whatsoever, all right, you can book our clarity session, or you can also message me as well. Clarity means, oh, you've introduced me to a lot of things tonight. I don't know what to go for. I am ready, but I don't know what to go for. Okay, can I have a one-on-one discussion with you? Okay, you can also have that discussion with me. Now, if you're also thinking as well, this price, okay, I can't work with it, I can't do this, also reach out to me so we can also map out a very successful and susceptible payment plan for you, because because all right, the first 5 people that are going to get access to this, okay, I'm going to drive them into our mentorship session directly, and they are going to get access to real-time portfolio projects immediately as well. Okay, so they're going to get access, okay, into our um into our program immediately. All right, so I'm going to personally walk them through their first, okay, their first mentorship session, amongst others. So things like CV review, LinkedIn optimization, and you know, and so on and so forth, like that majorly. Okay, all right. Okay, so basically, if you also want to join the running cohorts, that's totally fine. Yambe, I can see your comments in the chat box. Okay, it's just a matter of, you know, conversing with us, because we have running cohorts every single month. Okay, so you can signify your interest. All right, if you want to do what, if you want to join a running cohort, that as well would also count for it as well. Okay, so that's that about that majorly. Okay, so this is just to drive people towards getting ready for the what, for the June cohort end to end. So if that can work for you, if there's an earlier time you want to work with, all you just need to do is just to converse with us, and we can get started with you end to end. Okay, so like I said, it's very, very wise to start your journey immediately. Okay, and like I said, only the first 5 people that set, or that get ready for this are the people I am going to personally walk through all of this structure. Okay, are the people I'm going to personally walk through all of this structure. So coming down to questions, coming down to questions. If you have any questions for me, please kindly raise your hand so I can ask you. So I can ask you. So I can ask you. All right. So I can ask you. Can we all hear me? I believe we can all hear me. Okay. All right. So I'll take that as no questions. All right. So to just quickly walk through the payment plan as well. Okay. We have the okay. I think some questions are coming up in the chat box. All right. I think some questions are coming up in the chat box. So let me just wait for that to drop in. You can also raise your hand if you want to speak. I would I would allow us to speak. Okay, superb. All right. Okay, Yambe, just a moment. Uh, okay, so you can unmute now, Yambe. Hi, Yambe. Good evening.
Hi, good evening, everyone.
Yeah, good evening. Good evening.
Thank you so much for your presentation. It was really a great one. So, normally I decided I'll write to inbox, but it's okay if I also talk about it here. Actually, I work as an accountant, and
Okay.
then I love content creation. As a matter of fact, I have a YouTube channel, but now due to my
Okay.
work, I don't have enough time. Can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you.
Okay. So I do a lot. So I work, I go to school, and then I do content. But for content creation, I'm almost like only 10% because I don't have enough time. But now um I'm trying to get a different role into communication for the
Mhm.
company. I don't have
Mhm.
skills in communication. I just
Okay.
love communication. So
Mhm.
my question now is, my field is accounting. My passion is communication. I wanted to learn AI in both. I don't even know how to
Okay.
go about it. Sometimes I just feel frustrated because
Okay.
I don't even know what to learn
All right.
and if I'll be able to even do the communication job, because the director wants me to do to also manage the social media account for the company.
Mhm.
Whereas
Okay.
I'm in a different town, she's in a different town. I don't even know how I'll be doing to have data like videos or whatever that I need to be posting. So
Okay.
I'm somehow confused. But yes.
All right. All
So
right. All right.
I really want to do the training, and I want the training to be in depth. And
Okay.
also because of constraint of time, I
Mhm.
don't know. Sometimes I go on mission and they can send me to a village that does not have network. So if it is that the time they are static, like if they have said Tuesday and you have missed, it means I might be missing. My own timetable can be flexible, meaning if we say Saturday,
Yeah.
but I have time
Mhm.
and the teacher has time on Tuesday, we can or we should do it because my work is just anyhow.
Yeah.
So those are some of the difficulties I've been having, and sincerely, I've not even been able to draft up something concrete, like a plan that I can even follow. But I really need to learn automation.
Okay.
It's very important
All right.
for me.
Okay. That's totally fine. Even from the way you are speaking, it shows that you are highly confused about the whole thing, right? The words, the everything. Okay. So um you are putting AI for automation, you are mentioning social media, you're mentioning communication. It shows end to end, and trust me, it's something that can be solved. Okay. So I would say you can send me a message. All right. Immediately after the session, we can hop on a call, and I will be able to, succinctly assist you with the whole thinking pattern as well. So, also, guys, don't be afraid. Okay, you can always reach out to me. Um, I'm just one message away. All right, so you can speak up like Iyambe if you're in Iyambe shoes as well. All right, we could hook you up for a clarity session. It's more or less like a one-on-one session with a professional. Oh, I'm ready to get into this thing, but if it's price, if it's anything of sorts, mention it, talk, okay, and we'll be able to help you out. Okay, discuss with us, and let's be able to help you out. The major goal is just to get started. All right. But about that, that way of getting started is where most people get stuck at. And trust me, I understand. I understand that over 20 people on the call right now. I would say we are all in the same shoes. Okay. We're all in the same shoes. So for Yambi, let's quickly have that discussion. I'll be waiting for your message end to end, so you're able to, yeah, so you're able to message me right now so we can have the discussion. So it's going to be a lengthy one, by the way. For trust, like I said, the first 5 people that are going to join in, okay, secure their slots or make their full payment. I'm going to have their first mentorship session with them by tomorrow evening. Okay, by the way, by tomorrow evening. So you should know that it's not even going to waste too much time. Their first mentorship session is going to be what? It's going to be by tomorrow evening. And they're going to have access to, their portfolio project end to end. Amongst that, they'll get their CV review and revamp done, as well as their LinkedIn optimization, even before getting to learn anything at all. Okay. So these are things that we're going to walk people through. All right. So I believe that was clear enough. So thank you very much, everyone, for joining my call tonight. And for those of us that are highly interested in the program, really, really appreciate you all for joining in and also signifying your interest. Okay. Send a message, lock down your slots, send a message, lock down your slots, and we can get you started end to end. Okay. So thank you very much, everybody. let's have a great day ahead. Cheers. Okay. Iyambe, you can quickly just okay. So Iyambe, if yeah, it's +234. +234 is the country code. Yeah. +234 is the country code. Okay. So thank you very much, everybody. Thank you very much for joining the call tonight. It was a privilege to have you all on here. Let's have a great night ahead. Cheers, guys, and have a good one. Bye, everyone.